My name is Rachel Lingenbelly.
And I'm Nick Luchel.
This is May 1st.
And this is your Warrior News.
Warriors, I just wanted to remind everybody that all library books are due back Friday, May 19th. However, there are students who have accumulated fines and who have overdue books, some of them extremely overdue books.
I'm usually on top of paying my fines for my books because I think it's important to do that and take care of your basic necessities.
So starting May 1st, Warrior Library will have an Amnesty Week. You're probably wondering, what does amnesty mean? The definition of amnesty is an official pardon for people who have been convicted of political offenses. In our cases, it's library offenses. So the week of May 1st through May 5th, students can turn in their overdue books and have their fines waived. And students who have no overdue books but have passed fines from overdue books will only have to pay half of their fines. So if they owe $1, they only have to pay 50 cents.
I'm usually on top of paying my fines because I think it's important to pay your fines so that the library can have extra money for things that they need to, like, buy extra books and stuff.
So check your lockers, check your backpacks, check your houses, check your classrooms for those library books and get them turned in, and help us celebrate Amnesty Week here at Central Junior High, May 1st through May 5th.
Did you know that your library fine is $5.75?
Yeah. My fine is what? No, it's not.
But did you know that you can clear half of your fine during Amnesty Week at Central?
Oh, no.
Did you know that you have a $5.75 fine in the library?
No!
But did you know that you could get half off during Amnesty Week?
Good morning, Central Junior High. This is Mr. McKinley and Sean. We're here to talk about Amnesty Week in the library. So I have a little equation for you if you want to figure out your fines that you have due. It is 5 cents a day for every day that you're late per book. So it's just an easy equation. You can do 0.05 times days and it'll figure out your fine. So for example, if you're a week late, that's 5 days. So you just put in your calculator 0.05 times 5. and you'll owe 25 cents. But if you have more days and a larger fine, you can figure out how many days you have had the book out. So like Sean, how big is your fine?
$7.35.
$7.35. So $7.35 divided by 0.05. What? 147 days, Sean? What? You ever pet goat eat your book? Or did you forget where the library's at?
I forgot where the library is.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a prize for you. Since you forgot where the library's at, I have a sucker for you.
What kind of sucker is that?
It's a dum-dum. Sean, it's a dum-dum sucker.
Oh.
All right, Central students, make sure you take advantage of Amnesty Week and don't be a dum-dum.
Like me.
Hi, I'm Nick Luchel, and I created a piece about Central Junior High School track and field.
Set.
I've always felt like I was pretty good at running and jumping. Like whenever I'd walk through the halls and me and my friends would jump up and touch stuff, I would always be like the really short one that could do it and stuff like that. I do high jump, long jump, and triple jump, and for the last meet, I've placed the best in high jump. I jumped 5'8" on high jump. I was super excited. I was just going crazy, honestly. Like, you were there, like you were recording me and everything, and I was like, yes, like I got this. I was like, it's pretty awesome to do it. Well, honestly, when I'm getting up there to jump, I don't even think about nothing. I just look at that bar and I'm like, well, you know, I just got to do this.
You join track by trying out. Tryouts are in late January or in February.
The number of people that we keep for track just depends on the number of people that we see potential in. There are 7 track meets in a year, usually. We travel up to Bentonville, we travel to Rogers, to Siloam. We also have meets in Fayetteville, and we also host our own meets here at HAR-BER. Favorite thing about coaching track is that, of course, I'm the volleyball coach, so I coach a lot of girls, and I get the opportunity to coach the boys as well in track. So it's fun to kind of get to know them and also get to know other athletes outside of the volleyball court. Emmanuel has done an amazing job for us this year. He's broken a lot of records for us, and I mean, he can do anything he wants to do. He's really amazing, and I think in every single meet he's competed in, he was MVP, which means he's the high point winner.
My name is Robert Weber, and up next is a piece about semi-formal.
Semi-formal is just a dance to where students can just come together and have fun at school. The dress code is on posters in the hallway, and it is also for girls, no low backs, nothing 4 inches above the knee, just basic dress codes. But you can wear strapless this year, and boys is nice shirt, no joggers, no jeans, nice dress pants. The prices will be there when you get to semi. Entry is $8 per couple ticket and $5 for singles. The dance will be here in the Commons at Central. Don't be too serious with the dance. Have as much fun as you like.
I think this is a great opportunity for the student body being able to have a dance like this, a semi-formal, where we can just hang out and like a good bonding experience, I guess, just to get to know different people and stuff like that, and just a good time, just have fun. And sometimes I think about it like celebrating like the end of the year, so that's always fun because it's usually around May. So I do think the prices are fair. I think us as a student council were able to decide on a fair amount, and that price at $5 for one person and $8 for a couple, I think that's a reasonable price that hopefully we'll get. I don't think there's anything that I would add to these dances. Maybe like there's usually a sheet where you can like write some of the songs, and maybe just always a good DJ kind of helps the flow of kind of how the dance goes. So if you get a good DJ, that'd be kind of make it better. So I would recommend going to the semi-formal just because all of the fun you have. I remember when I went last year, it was a ton of fun. You just get to hang out with all of your friends and just dance, and it's just a ton of fun. You know, just kind of celebrate the end of the school year and just stuff like that. Come to semi-formal. Yeah. All right, peace out, brother.
I'm Brenda Martinez, and next up is information about ACT Aspire.
Number one, by being at school every day. What your teachers have you working on in the classroom is preparing you for the test. So it doesn't have to be a day that you're just doing ACT Aspire questions. It's every day that your teacher is working on, curriculum with you, because everything they cover will probably be on the ACT somewhere. If you're not at school, you're not able to prepare for that. So I do think being at school every day is very, very important. But also when you're in the classroom, being engaged in learning and also participating in what's going on, and as well as asking questions about something you don't understand. So those two things I think are the most important, being at school and being engaged in learning in the classroom will prepare you for the ACT. ACT Aspire testing is next week. It is May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. You will be testing in the mornings. May 2nd and 3rd, you will have testing all morning from 8:45. You'll be in your testing location until noon. On Thursday, you will have one test in the morning, so it will just be probably an hour and a half that we will be testing on Thursday. It is very important that you are at school those days as well. We ACT Aspire test. It is a state and district requirement. It is summative testing, so that means that we are, testing students on everything that they've learned or everything that they know for that year. So the reason we test, it's a couple of different reasons, but number one, it tells us where our students are. It also lets the students know where they are, and it gives them areas that they have strengths in and then weaknesses as well. So it's important for the student, but it's also important for our school. It tells us how we're doing as a whole, and maybe gives us data that will determine things that we need to work on. It will give us areas of growth or areas that we need to grow in, as well as our district. So ACT Aspire is an indicator of how students will do on the actual ACT, so that is important for them to be aware of their current standing, because your ACT scores can help you with scholarships, getting into colleges and things like that. After the ACT Aspire on Tuesday and Wednesday, we have some great opportunities for students. The number one thing that students need to know, that if you have missing work, you will not be able to do some of the fun things that are planned for the afternoons. So there's a schedule for Tuesday and Wednesday afternoons that you will have fun sessions that you can register for if you're not assigned. But there's a date you have to have all of your work turned in so that you can register for those fun sessions. And it's going to be great afternoons that we can enjoy with our students after testing. But it is very important that you have all of your work turned in, and we want everybody to be able to participate in the fun sessions, but we also want students to recover zeros and make up any grades that they are missing. So making up those grades and missing assignments, those are the priorities. So get those turned in quickly so that you can have fun afternoons. I know there's going to be some candy sales and things like that afternoon, so both afternoons, and I hope that every student here at Central Junior High School can participate in those.
So to prepare for the test, I will be having a good night's sleep before, eating a really good breakfast, and making use of the practices that we're doing in the classrooms. I think the ACT Practice Aspire prime times will help because it will give me an understanding of what we should expect on the test. I think we ACT test to show how much we've grown over the years, so the teachers know what we've been doing and how much we've grown.
Thanks for watching.
Have a great day.